morning, y'all. I am just here to let you know that I am going to not be on TikTok. I just made another video yesterday. Spent about like 2 hours. You know, video editing takes a little while. I spent about 2 hours using a template from CapCut, you know, which is the program that's connected to TikTok. And did all the things that they've told me to. Hashtagged it right, labeled it right, edited it, used the right music, and they took it down. I'm over it. I'm so over it. So, you can find me live on YouTube, Kick, Twitch. You can find my content on YouTube, because YouTube doesn't take down my content for arbitrary reasons without explanation. I am currently live on Kick and Twitch. Give me just a second to configure YouTube. Actually, I will be live to YouTube right here. My ad this morning for class. I put it out an hour before class, about 45 minutes before class. As they recommended I do. And they took it down like a few minutes afterwards, I think. And it didn't get seen, it didn't get circulated. And they said it was the same low quality QR content. I'm done living a life of battles. I am done living a life that requires me to engage in battles, whether they be with other people, whether they be with broken systems. Yeah. So, I am on Kick and Twitch. There are links here in my content for the Discord. We are moving pretty much all of what we do, all of what I teach, all of it. I'm done with the social media crap. I'm done fighting for a small, tiny corner where I can, without, undisturbed, just teach classes. Like, it's not that much to ask to teach free classes. I'm so nefarious. My content is so terrible that I'm just teaching free mindfulness classes, and they've got to take down my shit. Man, okay. So I will be live on Kick and Twitch. Replays, content will all be on YouTube. I know, Nikki, and I keep reminding myself that the reason that they're taking it down is because it's actually that powerful. It's actually that important. It's actually that useful. But this has been like the story of my entire life, is coming out to speak up about something and then just being I'm not giving TikTok any more of my time. That's why I left Facebook. I don't give these platforms that are intentionally doing that shit any of my time, any of my energy. And neither should you. Neither should you. We vote. Our most powerful things that we have to vote with is our money and our attention. That's what they want, is their money, our money, and our attention. Don't give them your money. Don't give them your fucking attention. Yeah, well, again, you know, Tony, guys, come find me. There's a link to our Discord. On the Discord, you will find external links to all of the places. Um, so you can find me on live platforms, or you can get into the Discord and come join the stuff there and get all the notices there. There's a lot more going on in the Discord, and we can speak freely about apparently really fucking powerful tools. So powerful that the powers that be are going, shh. Reminder to everyone, the creators who are getting silenced for no apparent reason are probably telling you something important. Nikki, I can show you around a little bit. I'm getting comfortable with it myself. It's new for me. But yeah, Todd, pretty much. I'm not selling cheap crap from other countries, which is what they've been pushing me to do. Support in the background has been repeatedly pushing me to create a shop and to get commissions and whatnot off of other people's stuff. But again, not other people. Like, yeah, I'm like, no, I don't sell stuff. I am teaching free classes. Is that so bad? Yeah. 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 They want to tell us what the most important things are, right? They want. Again, the most powerful things that you have are your attention. Are your attention. Is your intention, or your attention and your time. No, I shouldn't even say they. If anyone else controls your attention and your time, if anything else controls your attention and your time, it is taking you out of your locus of control. It is taking you out of the captain's seat and putting you in the back seat to your mind, to your body, and to your life. And I say that as a full and like, this is a fair warning, okay? I've been studying media manipulation since the 90s, way too fucking early to start, but I did. And I've been watching this happen since the 90s. It gets worse every single year. It's become so brazen and blatant, and yet still it is effective. That is how powerful, that is how effective it is. I have known about media manipulation since the 90s, and yet I recognize that I am still manipulated by these things. Why? Because they use tactics that skip the prefrontal cortex, that skip the logical brain and tap right into your baser instincts. They use psychology, they use biology, they use brain neurology to know how to manipulate you to such a degree that you are barely even aware of it. So when I tell you that I'm teaching mindfulness for a fucking good reason, and this is why they're shutting it down, I am teaching you how to find your captain. I am teaching you, showing you how to put yourself back in the captain's seat so that you will not be manipulated, so that no one else controls your mind, your body, and your fucking time, and your fucking life. So the mudra this week is the mudra for preparation. Take that however you would like this week. Take that however you would like for this session. The mudra for preparation, to prepare you for the next moves, to prepare you for the next things that are happening in your life, to prepare you for the next challenges, to ready you to act. Because this is the mudra that increases your fire, your willpower. It increases the energy in your Manipura chakra, and it activates your body's self-healing properties. Yes, I said self-healing. Yes, your body is self-healing. And that's also why they're shutting me down, is because they don't want me to tell you and give you the actual tools that heal your body and balance your body and your mind. And again, put you back in the captain's seat so that they cannot have control over your mind and your time and your attention. Do not give them control of your attention. They already have control of your attention. I can guarantee you that. So the question is how much of that are you going to take back, and how much are you going to let them keep? So this will be my last one here on TikTok. I am live on Kick and Twitch. Please go find me on Kick and Twitch. I am live on YouTube, as well as all of our replays are going to be on YouTube. Yeah. I'm done fighting the powers that be, y'all. At least I'm done fighting them through means that aren't effective. Because me continuing to try to post this stuff and to try to share these live classes with you guys through this platform is not effective. Because they are just repeatedly removing my stuff. And I don't have control over that. So instead, we're going to move all of this so powerful, so important information that they're shutting me down to another platform that is going to let me teach these classes, that is going to let me give you this information, that is going to let you have these tools. Yes, see me on Discord. Discord is the place that none of these platforms can take this shit away from. Okay? If you want to really learn this stuff, if you want to really have the resources, if you want to really access all of that stuff, come join us in the Discord. You can get a free link to join our Discord in my bio or on my Patreon page, Patreon at Move with Change. There is a join the Discord link. That's a free link. We do also have membership levels so that you can access different levels of the Discord, different degrees of depths, basically, different depths of practice. Do you want to go all the fucking way in and do private weekly sessions as well as everything else, group coaching, practice sessions, all of my workshops, right? Do you want discounts on other things like that, right? You want the highest top tier level? You got it. You want to just dip your toes in a little bit of mindfulness and, you know, do some deep dive practice sessions with us on the weekly group sessions? Great. You can get it on that level too. And everything in between. I want you guys to be able to access what you want to access. I want you to have access to these things without even having to pay a thing, because I'm not here gatekeeping. There's enough gatekeeping in this world. There's enough people saying, shh. The general public can't handle that information. And I personally am extremely offended that the powers that be would look down at me and my brethren and say, shh, they can't handle the truth. They can't handle the responsibility. They're not ready for all of the answers, to know everything that we know, that we have, that we are doing. Shh. It won't hurt them if they don't know. It is extremely fucking offensive. And if you're not offended, you should be. I love you too, Nikki. I'm going to keep doing lives, Ryan. That's the thing. That's what they don't realize. I'm going to keep doing lives. They can be here. They can be on Kick. They can be on Twitch. They can be on YouTube. They're going to be on those platforms until those platforms start doing the same thing. And if those platforms start doing the same thing, they will still and they will always be on the Discord. And you know what? If the fucking Discord starts doing it, we will find another platform. I will keep teaching these things. And if it has to be in person, then y'all can come find me here in Oregon or wherever the hell I am. Maybe I'll just hop in the RV and do circuits and start teaching these classes around the fucking country. If they're that powerful, if they're that important that they don't want me to sit here and talk to you guys about a mudra, then I better go traverse the country and give you guys these tools. When you can't say certain words, you simply speak about the flowers that are blooming in Antarctica. What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing. All right, my friends, the mudra for this week has been all week long the Adhomukha mudra. Thank you, Nikki. I just have to remember not to put my fire out because I usually get dampened down and get really bogged down and go, fuck it, forget it. And then I disappear off into the woods, which is why I'm here in the woods. The universe pushes me, the society, right? Kind of like pushes me out. They're like, no, you're not allowed in. Okay, fine, I'll go hide out in the woods. And then I get this itchy feeling. Like, there's something I'm supposed to be doing. There's supposed to be something I'm supposed to be teaching. There's something I'm supposed to be sharing. I have all these tools, and it's really itchy holding all these tools by myself. I better start sharing them. And as soon as I start sharing them, what happens? But the channels I start sharing them on starts going like this and this and this and this until finally, no, you can't speak here. No, you are not welcome. No, we don't want to hear what you have to say. See, what you have to say is low quality content. It's unoriginal. So we're not going to share it. We're, in fact, going to remove it from our platforms because we think that it bothers and in some way harms and maybe even manipulates our wide viewer base. Because I didn't put a double logo on my content another time. That's why you think I'm an. Oh, interesting. Isn't that like the cheater calling the faithful one a cheater because they're cheating? Okay. All right. Well, I don't care where it is. I will keep moving my fucking soapbox. So, the mudra for this week, the really powerful mudra that puts you in a state of preparation, not only for things like meditation, which require a clear, grounded, centered mind, but also for affecting your reality. This mudra works on the solar plexus. Your solar plexus chakra, this is not for educational purposes. You know what? This is not just for educational purposes. This is tried and true. This is ancient and modern understanding, things that we can measure today, things that we have known for a very long time, for so many years, are effective for healing and balancing our bodies, for increasing our willpower, for increasing our stamina, for activating the body's ability to heal itself. The solar plexus resides between the base of your sternum and the top of your belly button. This area here, represented by the color yellow, because it vibrates at the frequency of yellow, it matches the same frequency, same tone as the color. When you see that color out in the world, that color is emitting the same frequency as your chakra. That's why we reference them, the colors, to them. This is your center for will. This is this area that says, I can. This is the place in which I say, I have these things I want to share, and I start to bring them out of me here. I create them, I nurture them, and I express them. If you find yourself about to go into a situation, a conversation, a room, whatever it is, a situation where you feel like you need an increased amount of confidence, where you feel like you need to feel strong and centered and powerful, where you feel like you need a little bit more fire in your belly, this is your mudra. This mudra. Yes, I can. I have will. I have a will. This is the area that when you see babies, when you see children growing up, and they start throwing the spoon off the high chair, and you get it, and they do it again, and they do it, that game, that is when they start to develop their solar plexus chakra. They just realize that they have an effect on the world, and they can do it again and again and again. Holy shit! That's amazing! They're not trying to harass you. They just realize that they have willpower. They just realize that they can affect and manipulate their reality and the people in it. Holy shit, they are powerful. If you want to see an active, beautiful solar plexus chakra in its full audacity, look at a toddler. Look at a toddler who will happily look at you, easily look at you, confidently look at you and say, yeah, I run this shit. Yeah, I created this world. Fuck yeah, I can also make it, I can also destroy it, right? They know their power because they have yet to been told it's not theirs. They have been yet to be told that it's bad or wrong for them to be so powerful. Next time your toddler throws a tantrum, see them as the tiny manifestations of almighty divinity that they really are. And they recognize all of that power, and they are channeling all of that power directly through their solar plexus. Encourage them to be powerful. Encourage them to be strong. Encourage them to be loud. Encourage them to say what they want when they want it, right? Now, we can teach them other things as that energy moves up into the heart and moves up into the throat and moves up into the third eye and moves up into the crown, because it does. As they continue to grow, the energy is going to continue to move up. By the age of like 6 or 7, we start to move up here, right? 8, 9, 10, 12, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18. This mudra, the Adhomukha mudra, is Adhomukha translates to downward facing. The mudra is done simply by bringing your fists together. Dropping your fingers, keeping your knuckles together. Drop your fingers open and just dangle them. You don't have to push them together or anything like that. Just let them dangle below. And then at the back of your mudra, bring the pads of your thumbs together and place this mudra at the seat of your Manipura chakra, the seat of your solar plexus. Remember, we said that the solar plexus extends from the base of the sternum down to the top of the belly button. So the seat of this not mudra, the seat of this chakra, the seat of the Manipura, that's where my brain got twisted, is at the top of your belly button. So place this mudra, hold this mudra here at the base of, or the top of your belly button, the base of your Manipura chakra. Make sure that all of these connections that you are making when you do your mudra are no more than the weight of a nickel. Why do we do that? Because this is not about force. This is not about making something happen. When you connect a circuit, you don't have to push that circuit down hard, do you? It's just the connection and the electricity flows through. That is what we're doing here. So, Abbiness, okay, thank you. I'm glad you said that. So one thing that this can do, it can, if you have imbalance in your solar plexus, one of the first things that you can experience when you start bringing it back into balance is a little bit of discomfort. It can cause your gut to move. It can cause your digestion to happen. It can cause you to feel a little bit nauseous. It can cause you to feel a little bit dizzy. Honor where you are and what you are comfortable with. If this is too intense for you, because again, these are not for educational purposes only, this is fucking real shit. This is real and actually, and very much so effective. So if this is too intense for you, bring the mudra up to the top of the Manipura chakra, which is at the base of your sternum. Hold it here. Now, if this is still too intense for you, or if you are on your menstrual cycle, bring the mudra all the way up to your heart. Hold it here at your heart. It will still work to do the necessary work to your solar plexus. It will still work through the central energy channel. It will still work to increase your digestive fire, but it will be less intense. So if you're on, again, if you're on your cycle, if you're on your menstrual cycle, move the mudra up to your heart here, so that you don't, because you already have plenty of fire down here. If you're on your cycle, you already have plenty of fire down here. You don't need to add too much more. But you can do this when you're on your cycle, so hold it here at your heart. If it's too intense, causing you too much stomach disruption, hold it here at your heart, or hold it at the base of your sternum, the top of the Manipura chakra. Find what works for you. Ideally, you want to hold this at the top of your belly button. That is where it's going to be most intense. But if it feels too intense for you in this position, it just means that there's a little more work that needs to be done in this moment. And I want you to honor where you are, because we are not in the business of creating a battle within ourselves. We are never in the business of creating an enemy of ourselves. So if you find yourself ready for a meditation, pulling up a mudra, and your body goes, whoa, hold on. It is not only okay, it is actually really important for you to pause, for you to respect your body and your mind and your spirit and all the layers of self, and for you to ask yourself, how can I be softer? How can I be patient? How can I be gentle? So if you put your chakra, the Adhomukha chakra, again, done like so, place it at the top of your belly button and sit with this. It's recommended that you sit with mudras for 5 minutes. So here in just a minute or two, we will sit for 5 minutes. It'll be a brief little meditation, and we're just going to focus on our breath and this mudra, okay? But if at any point during these 5 minutes, this becomes too intense, Give yourself some grace and move up a little bit. Or release the mudra and place your hands palms up in your lap or palms down. Either one works. You can also release the mudra and place your hands on your heart and just stay with the breath, okay? So, we meet ourselves with willingness, with curiosity, with loving kindness. This is one of the most important parts of the practice. The mudra itself, yes, it's powerful, but we can also hurt ourselves, right, with powerful things when we create that kind of situation, when we create that enemy of ourselves, when we treat ourselves. Somebody asked me, is meditation dangerous? Yes, meditation can be dangerous. If you use that time in meditation to chide yourself, to make a battle of within yourself, to argue with yourself, to be mean to yourself, to shame and guilt yourself, and that's all you do sitting in meditation, then you're damn right it's going to hurt. We are not here to create suffering. We are not here to generate pain and experience of pain. We are here to relieve those things. We are here to see ourselves where we're at. We're here to witness those things as they rise and then fall within us. Because when we do not attach to them, they rise and they fall. It is only when we attach to them and we catch them midair, thoughts, feelings, they rise and we go, ooh, what was that? Look at that thought. I can't believe I had that thought. That's the craziest thing. Shit, maybe I should keep it. I'm going to put it in my body now. I'm going to hold on to it somewhere. And it's going to cause me physical pain. And I'm going to go, why? Why does it hurt back there? Because that thing that I wasn't willing to let go of, that I keep catching. Every time I have that thought, I catch it and I put it in my backpack. And I catch it. Why do I have to keep carrying this? Why do I have to keep carrying this? Stop grabbing it. Let go. When that thought comes up that says, you stupid, you ridiculous, I love you. You piece of, I love you. You worthless, I love you. Really? Yeah, of course I still love you. But I'm so mean. I know. It's okay. You're hurt. Makes sense. Why are you being so nice to me? Somebody has to. Otherwise, you're going to keep bitching. I feel small and worthless. I know, but you're not. Come here. That tiny practice is one of the most powerful things that you can do for yourself. So, let's sit for 5 minutes with this mudra. Let's sit for 5 minutes, and I want you to do your best to be gentle and patient with yourself. And as you sit with the intention of just experiencing this mudra. What are the most important things about meditation? Your intention and your attention. So right now we're going to set our intention. And our intention, if you'd like to pick something else, you can. But I like to keep it really simple. My intention is to simply experience this mudra. And when I sit for meditation, I bring my attention back to it again and again. If my mind monkeys pop up, if my brain gremlins start going, right up there, bitching about things, saying nasty stuff, trying to distract me, telling me what I'm doing wrong, telling me there's a pain somewhere, right? Any of that happening, I let it rise. And I refocus my attention to my intention, my attention to my intention, and when I do that, it falls away around me. It is that simple. That is the practice of mindfulness. That is the practice of meditation. It is not perfection. Meditation is not about perfection. It is about the practice. It is about the process. It is about practicing patience and showing up for yourself with love and compassion. That is the most powerful part of the practice and the most important part of the practice. And it does take practice, yes. It absolutely does. So, and again, within that is the practice of loving yourself for where you are. If you sit for these 5 minutes and your brain will not shut up for 5 minutes, that's okay. It's where you're at. I've been meditating for many, many, many years, decades even, and I still have days like that. It's not about perfection. It's not even about an end goal, really. It is about making the space to just spend a little bit of time with yourself, practicing love and compassion and patience. As we practice these, we train the mind and the body to know how to do these, to easily slip into these places. So when something comes up inside of me or something comes up outside of me, I get to meet that with that patience, with that compassion. Sorry, I don't go live with people I don't know, but feel free to send me a message, friend. All right, so let's sit for our meditation. Let's sit for our 5 minutes. I'm going to move my clock over here so I can see. Okay, so Adhomukha, Mudra. Bring your fists together. Drop your fingers and just let them hang. Bring the pads of your thumbs together behind this mudra, so at the top it should look like this. And then anchor this at the top of your belly button. If this is too intense for you, move it up to the base of your sternum. If that is still too intense, or if you are on your menstrual cycle, bring it all the way up to your heart. It will do the work it needs to do wherever you are in this moment. Look, it's already activating my digestive system. You may notice all sorts of things as you sit here with this mudra for the next 5 minutes. I invite you to sit with the practice of allowing everything, every thought, every sensation, every worry, every doubt, everything to rise and fall the same way your heart rises and falls on your breath. So let's go ahead and close our eyes if it's available to you. Again, we're just going to sit for 5 minutes. That's it. Let's begin by taking 3 deep breaths to fully arrive for our practice. Inhale through the nose, pulling the breath through the lungs and into the belly. And sigh it out. Inhale again, lifting the heart and elongating the spine. And let it go. Inhale once more, expanding the rib cage in all directions, front, sides, and back. Hold at the top. And let it go. Go ahead and seal the lips and just return to your breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, following the breath all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom. We're just going to take a few moments and we're going to ride the waves of the breath, allowing the breath to soothe us, rock us, hypnotize us almost into the present moment. Inhaling all the way to the top, following the breath all the way to the top, and exhaling all the way to the bottom, following the exhale all the way to the end. Take several breaths here. Finding a comfortable, steady rhythm. We don't want to go so slow that you feel like you have to catch your breath in between. Just find yourself a nice, comfortable rhythm. Again, allowing any thoughts or sensations to rise and fall the same way your heart rises and falls on your breath. Maybe even the same way this mudra rises and falls on your breath. If you've got some good belly breathing going, then this mudra might be moving as well. Allow these rhythms to teach or model for your thoughts what we are doing And if your mind runs off with itself and you find yourself in the middle of a distracted thought, there is no need for any sort of guilt, any sort of chiding. We just kind of go, oop, a gentle, loving, even playful, oops, and return our attention to our breath, to our intention, which is to simply experience this mudra. Slow, steady inhales and exhales, sinking into the natural rhythm of the body, of life. In and out, up and down, rise and fall. Gently bringing our awareness back again and again to the simple intention to experience this mudra. I invite you to take note for a moment if your mudra has fallen in on itself. Remember, when we hold our mudra, we use no more than the weight of a nickel. No more than the weight of a nickel in any of these connections. It's okay to have to adjust a couple of times during meditation because sometimes we kind of fall into our mudra. It's okay to inhale and come back out, reestablishing that connection of no more than the weight of a nickel. Stay with it. We're almost there. Feel free to stay with this mudra for as long as you would like. When you feel complete, I invite you to bring your hands together into prayer or to simply lay one over the other over your heart in gratitude for today's practice, in gratitude for the ability to receive tools that are so effective and so powerful that they're being suppressed. Thank you so much for joining me today, and offer yourself some gratitude for taking the time for self-care. I'm so proud of you for taking even just these 5 minutes. And that can be it throughout your day, if that's all. But I invite you to take more, to carry these little practices with you and say, you know what, 5 minutes wasn't so much. Maybe I can take another 5 minutes. Grab your mudra and just breathe. Just be. Allow the mudra to do its work. When you're ready to come out of meditation, please do so slowly. Offer yourself some wiggles. And stretches. Yeah. Only coming out of meditation when you are truly ready to do so. Opening your eyes means agreeing to being in this particular brand of reality. So make sure you know which agreements you're making when you open your eyes. Thank you, Todd. Oh, Nikki, I love you. So, here's the other piece about this mudra, guys. Not for educational purposes only. I'm so fucking tired of saying that. I'm not saying it anymore. No, this is backed, proven, effective tools. This mudra, the Adhomukha mudra, is used in yoga therapy, in Ayurvedic therapy, is used to treat chronic, autoimmune, cancer, and what's the word? Terminal conditions. That's how powerful it is. If you have something like that and you would like to treat it with this, I highly recommend speaking to the people, your team, right? Your care team. Make sure you do that. Let them know that you are adding this to your to your repertoire, to your medicine cabinet. It is recommended, if you are doing it for that purpose, it is recommended to be done for 20 minutes, 20 to 45 minutes, 2 to 3 times a day. Make this the thing that you do when you're sitting and watching TV. Watch a movie, right? In the evening, right? Or sit on the bus on your way to work, or sit at work like this. I don't care where you do your mudra, because it is available no matter where you are. All you need are your hands. And you don't even have to be able to accomplish the mudra. This is the beautiful thing about them, right? Mudras work by redirecting the energy channels in the body. These are charted, documented, tested, and proven energy channels that run through your entire physical body and an energy field that expands out around your body. We have all this written down. So I'm not going to tell you it's for educational purposes only, because there has been proof. The proof is in the pudding, and we've been proving this for a long time. And just because some recent somebody powers that be go, no, that doesn't work. You mean it's been working for so long, but now you're going to tell me that it doesn't work? That's convenient for you, because you want me to purchase something, don't you? Mama is on one this morning. Take this mudra, the Adhomukha mudra. Fists together, no more than the weight of a nickel. Drop your fingers. Bring the pads of your thumbs together, no more than the weight of a nickel. And then anchor this mudra to the top of your belly button, the base of your solar plexus. Anchor it right there. But if you are on your cycle, or if this is too intense for you, we are not in the business of creating a battle within ourselves. We are not trying to hurt ourselves. We are not trying to re-injure or re-wound ourselves. This is not an aggressive practice. It is a surrendering. It is an allowing. It is a releasing attachment to the suffering that we have accepted as our own, that we call our own. My anxiety, my PTSD, my worry, my fear, my pain. It doesn't belong to you unless you choose it to, unless you let it, unless you keep choosing it. So I know it's hard because it doesn't happen overnight, and it's a new practice, right? It's hard to do. So take your time. It's okay if you can't let go of all of it overnight. It's okay. But if you start letting go of little bits of it every single day, in every moment that you have the chance, then I guarantee you, you will notice a difference. And when you start to notice a difference, you'll go, holy shit, it's effective. I can change this. It isn't mine. It isn't who I am. It isn't forever. And that is a life-changing moment when you see and feel the effects of mindfulness practice, of awareness of yourself, of honoring and appreciating where you're at, meeting yourself with love and compassion instead of with harshness. You have received enough harshness in your life. You have received enough ridicule and condemnation. You are a powerful, magnificent creature, and it's time for you to stand in your authenticity. It's time for you to be that. Okay? Okay. I love you too, kitty cat. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you, kitty cat. Thank you. So, that being said, everyone, I will no longer be on TikTok. TikTok has been removing my content, lagging my lives, hiding my stuff, taking it down, telling me it's low quality, unoriginal, or other things, or there's hate speech apparently in lives like this. Or my other ones, right? During meditation, yes. Anyway, I'm not playing these games. So, we have other platforms. I am on Kick, Twitch. Those places you will see me live every single time I go live. They're easy platforms to go live on. They've got chats over there, but they don't have space for content. So if you want my content, all of my content is on YouTube. And all the rest of my content is going on YouTube too. Replays for these classes will always be on YouTube. If you would like to stay connected regardless of what social media does, come join us on the Discord. If you would like to dig deeper into mindfulness practice besides just catching me live for a few minutes when I'm on the different platforms, come to the Discord. If you would like to dive deeper than just hanging out for a free class, we have various membership levels. We have a variety of membership levels so that you can get in on whatever membership level is sustainable for you. Okay? Those membership levels are available on my Patreon, and so is the free link to get into the Discord. There is a free, we call it the CAYA Courtyard, because CAYA, C-A-Y-A, stands for Come As You Are, because authenticity is who you really are. Your authenticity is who you're meant to be, and who you've been meant to be this whole time, waiting inside of you to be released, to be accepted, to be seen, and to be freed. If you would like to learn the tools to free yourself from the confines of your programming, from the confines of the manipulation of the powers that be in our modern society, if you would like to free yourself from the confines of the messages that you have received in your life, mental messages, physical messages, whatever they are, come join us on the CAYA Discord. So we have the CAYA Courtyard, and the CAYA Courtyard surrounds the CAYA Sangha. The CAYA Sangha is our temple, our practice temple. Now, hello for those of you who do not know me, my name is Reverend Deborah. I am a movement facilitator, and I am a non-denominational reverend. So anyone here going, ooh, I don't want to do the spiritual, I don't want to do like the religious kind of stuff, right? I don't want to be indoctrinated with whatnot. We don't. Do we talk about all different topics? Absolutely. In fact, this is a space that I envision will be able to, thank you, Ryan, the pinned link right here, the bit.ly link, that will also get you to the Discord, that will get you to the membership levels on the Discord. The CAYA Sangha is where we put these things into practice, where we support each other, where we are building a mindfulness community, a tribe, a family. One of my favorite quotes that has always inspired me, that has inspired me for many, many, many years in wanting to build this kind of community, is a quote by Thich Nhat Hanh, where he says that the next coming of the Buddha, or the next coming of the enlightened one, is unlikely to be a single person, but rather a sangha, a community of people working together, practicing mindfulness together. We are no longer in the time where we need to wait for a singular Messiah to come out of the woodwork and lead us to enlightenment. That capacity is fully active and alive within you. That Christ consciousness, that Messiah consciousness, that enlightened one is available, is accessible, resides within you. They don't want you to know this because it makes you powerful. It makes you stronger than they can manipulate. When you recognize your innate power, your innate wisdom, your innate effectiveness in this world, an ability to affect this world, that is true power. That is true freedom. Now you can buy the false stuff if you'd like. You can buy the lookalikes. You can buy the copies and the replicas of freedom and personal power and health and safety and love. You can buy the fake versions of these if you'd like. But the real one, the only place you're going to find that, the real ones, are right here. Don't believe me? Come hang out in the Discord. Don't like it? That's okay. There's a million other places in this world for you to be. There's a million other ways for you to approach your own self-care. And my only hope is that you practice self-care. Is that you have the opportunity to meet yourself with love and compassion so you can truly experience the divinity that resides within you. You are perfect. And if the world didn't need you exactly where you are, right here, right now, exactly as you are, you wouldn't be here. I love you so much. I am moving off of TikTok. It really sucks because I love you guys and I love being able to see you guys and have the chat in here, but I need you guys to come find me over on Kick, over on Twitch, over on YouTube. I'm at Move with Change on Kick and on YouTube. I still have to change my name over on Twitch, but all the links for all of that are in Discord and they're on my Patreon. Yes, thank you, Gigi. The Move with Change Patreon. The Patreon, there's a link in my bio here on TikTok, but the Patreon is patreon.com/Move with Change. You will find all the links to all the socials. But the place that you're going to interact with me, the place that you're going to be able to send messages and talk to me in real time, to be able to see stuff in real time, is on the Discord. So go join the Discord. The free link is on the Patreon. If you'd like to get in on a membership level, to get in on our Zoom classes, our group classes, or get private coaching and things like that, you'll have to choose a membership level. If you have any questions about any of this, feel free to send me a message. You can send me one here on TikTok. I'll still have a presence just the same way that I have a presence on all the other social media accounts, but I don't respond to those. I really don't do a lot of, and I'm now not going to be doing as much interaction here either because I'm not going to give my attention and my time and my money to platforms that are intentionally, actively silencing stuff like this. Telling you you can't have the powerful tools, that I can't give you these tools. I'm not allowed to give you these tools. Now, if I set it up in TikTok shop and made a plastic version of the Mudra, I could sell that to you. They'd be happy about that because they'd get a commission. But this is not cheap plastic crap. This is not the lookalike. This is not the fake version. This is not the McDonald's version of dinner. This is not the fake meat, Beyond Meat burger, right? Doesn't matter how pretty they dress it up, it's still fake. This is real. This is really effective. It is so effective and it is so powerful that they're telling you you can't have it. Not outright, they're just telling me I can't share it. And they're pushing instead to you the fake, the makeup, the fake cheap stuff. The TikTok shop nonsense, the political, right? The entertainment. Oh no, look what's happening in Hollywood. Don't pay attention to the fact that we just did that thing over there. But if you are not manipulatable, if you are in the driver's seat and you are in control of your awareness and you know where your awareness is in any given moment, then you're not going to be squirrel. It's so funny. We have a cultural joke about it, right? Squirrel. That's what they want. They want us to be distractible because then we're controllable. Don't be controllable. Be your own captain. Do what you want. Do what you want. There's gifts in everything for everybody, whatever you choose. But if you'd like to be your captain, come join me on Discord. Okay? I love you guys. I will... tonight in Discord, for all levels of membership, we are going to have our weekly peekly. And I'm still figuring out how to do it through the Discord. I might actually do a Zoom link tonight. So our weekly peekly. You're welcome, my friend. Yay! Yes, definitely come find me. I will still probably post a couple more things about it, but in my content are pinned videos about the Discord, about my classes, about my schedule, and stuff like that, and about the workshops I'm putting out. And yeah, the Patreon is where you'll find all the membership levels and all that information. Um, okay. Have a great day, guys.